Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope all is well. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is the true God, the God of the entire world, the God of all the worlds. This is something interesting. We all have an opportunity to connect to the true God. If you find yourself in this world without a relationship with God, you are missing out on the most important aspect of who you are and who the entire world, each person in the world, who they are supposed to be. We were put in this world by the Almighty, and sometimes Hashem hides himself from us. But the only reason why he hides himself from us, Hashem, by the way, is God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The only reason why Hashem hides from us is because he wants us to search for him. The fact that he hides from us arouses within us a greater desire for him and allows us to search for him with a greater intensity. And when we find him like never before. So, contrary to belief, Hashem, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, is interested in a relationship with the entire world. Yes, he has a special covenant with the Jewish people, that is for sure. And the Jewish people are the chosen ones and have a Torah, have a mission, a specific mission that only they can accomplish. However, the Gentiles also have an beyond infinitely important mission. They too are a needed component. Hashem needs you. If you are a Gentile, a non-Jew, you have a specific mission that only you can accomplish. And the righteous Gentiles are a much needed aspect of the coming Mashiach. As the Rebbe explains, the whole way to prepare the world for Mashiach is with two things. One, talk about the coming of Mashiach. And two, teach the world, teach the Gentiles about the 7 laws of Noach. So, the entire Torah, if you find yourself in this world and you lack a connection to God, it is because you have not searched or you've not found the right place for him. The way we find God is with the Torah, the Bible, and all of the details, all the teachings and all the commandments, and doing acts of kindness. Through the Torah, so to speak, Hashem, the world is finite, and God is beyond infinite. And through the Torah, Hashem reveals himself into the physical world. His presence flows into the physical world. The Torah is not just a book. It is not just an inspiring document. Rather, it is the blueprint of reality. It is the divine code, the inner fabrics of all of the world, the reality that we live in. The Torah is the way, is the blueprint, is the platform through which we can develop a relationship with God. Hashem is so powerful, to say the least. If he was going to just reveal himself entirely to someone, they would not be able to handle it. They would lose their sense of reality. They would lose their existence. So Hashem has to reveal himself according to the person, according to where they're at, with the right amount at the right time so that they can handle it, absorb it, and grow. And then they could reach the beyond infinite reality of God's revelation. As you know, when Hashem revealed himself to the Jewish people on Mount Sinai, all the people, they died. It was too great a revelation, they died. So Hashem had to put them back in their bodies each time he said a commandment, until the people said, God, it's too much for us to handle. Just speak to Moshe and Moses. Moshe will tell us what you said. Because Moshe can handle godly revelation. But we know that was just then. But through the Torah is the code. The Torah and mitzvahs is the way in which we can handle God's revelation. Not just handle it, but enjoy it and internalize it and understand it and live with it. Because the Torah is physical. As you know, the heavens are spiritual and the world is physical. The Torah is the intermediary between the two. And the Torah brings the spiritual and flows it and absorbs it into the physical so that the physical itself will become holy. What does this mean? Normally when people think of heaven and spirituality, it's something that's not physical. It's beyond this physical world. But the chiddush, the novelty, the interesting, the special aspect about the Torah, the holy Torah that Hashem gave us, what is special about it? Is that it incorporates physicality. And it says, no, we don't have to run away from physicality. Physicality is a weapon. It can either be used for the good or for the bad. But when we use the physicality for the good, we turn it into spiritual and we give God a home in this world. This is the whole purpose of why God created the world. Because he wants a home in the physical world. He wants the physical beings with free will to also be surrendered to him. That is why we're so precious to God. We have free will. Angels in the higher dimensions, they're just aware of God. They have no desire to do evil. They never sin. They're aware of God. Us here in this physical world, we may have desires to sin sometimes, God forbid. But we can, in the face of evil, choose to do good. And that is what's most precious to God, so that we can transform this physical world into a spiritual place. And then the greatest light of all will be shining in this world, higher than any of the heavens, even higher than what Moses experienced. So may we experience it today. May Hashem bless you all. Discover the true God. Hashem, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel, is waiting for you